Are war wagons with mortars any good? Okay, so this is another unit that was hit in the face with a giant tuna by YouTubers back in the day. Let's take a fresh look in its current state. Please like, subscribe, comment, and consider donating to my meager treasury at my Ko-Fi page. All support is appreciated in all its forms. With 4 wagons on Ultra, this variant has 4,672 hit points, slightly less than the standard model. Armor is still 90, leadership is still 65, speed is still 66, which is much better than the original version. And melee stats are so pathetic, I won't repeat them from the standard variant video. Let's move on. Ammunition is 22. Now, if I remember correctly, the War Wagon version had less ammo by default originally. Well, at some point that was changed. Today, the stats are identical. See? I have them up on screen. The effective difference is therefore only in the Lord 3-pip red line skills, granting reload time reduction and 15% ward save rather than the raw artillery buffs. No need for me to read the raw stats out again either. So what we're left with is a base damage slanted mortar on wagons, and which will, in effect, act like the little brother to the Dreadquake mortar train version. Of course, you have nowhere near the smash and dash potential, or nowhere near the same cost, but there's no longer a real reason to look down on this variant. You'd need a full artillery spec to claim the mortars are outstripping and outshining the war wagon in sheer output. This is especially relevant in multiplayer since none of these campaign buffs even matter then. We're left with the real issue: cost. From a lot of reckoning, there's no reason to get anything but the base mortars because the mobility is rarely a major asset, and if you want to spend money, just spend it on Hellstorm rocket launchers. That is an entirely valid view. I'm just going to say there is no reason to do it if you don't want to, and if you have a bit of spare gold. 66 speed is much better than what it was originally. If there is a problem that you can solve with mortars, you can solve it with war wagons with mortars just as well. And if I can say something Warhammer 3 specific, some really good artillery becomes useless in ridiculously huge city siege maps, but this unit, with its speed and high angle of fire, can make sport of a lot of that if you are willing to put in the time and micromanage. It's all up to you. The power is in your hands. You can't predict if the war wagons with mortars are going to win you the battle or just be a minor piece, or even a non-factor. That said, when there's a problem mortars can solve, even one can be of tremendous aid. Do you really have that much to lose slapping them on wagons? If it's the one unit, no, you don't. Take care, and have fun using this as your reach out and touch someone option in a more mobile army.